Am I live? I think I am. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do the 30-second countdown. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing with the tech on this one, so I kind of feel like Aussie Overlord, or at least I feel like now I get him. Like I understand when he's running things through like 13 different bits of software and it's all going wrong. I'm using like 1 or 2 bits of software and I'm still getting it all wrong. Let me see if I can bring comments up. So I'm trying to sort of cheat and boomer it a little bit. I'm just using StreamYard to stream to YouTube, and I am just basically using OBS to stream to Rumble, and I'm just basically broadcasting my StreamYard page because that's the only way I could think it would work. Also testing out the new microphone. I've made like a bracket so I can have it here. You can sort of see it in the bottom of the shot, so it should be about the right kind of distance and stuff. So hopefully it's not now loads of background noise. Should be better. I'll find out after the stream because I can't really tell. So yeah, I've been playing around with the settings. I'll have to listen on Rumble, have to listen on YouTube, see how it works, see how it goes. So I have been away, haven't been around a lot. Haven't really been making videos or streaming, but we've just got back from a trip, me and my family. So I thought I'll do a little test stream and just talk about the trip basically, and then that way I can sort of test out the new mic, try and see if this streaming setup works. I've got stuff all over the place. Let me see. Should I? No, I'm not going to bother clicking on that. I'm just going to trust that the stream is working on both YouTube and Rumble. But yeah, actually no. I should switch. I should at least put the live chat there for Rumble. And then if anybody says anything, I'll be able to see it there. Okay. If you're there, hello everybody. I'm Dance Biker Dance. If you don't know me, I just make really stupid, silly videos and just talk about general stuff, news, anything like that. So what I thought I'd do first of all is I will just share some pictures from the trip. So we went to Majorca, sometimes spelled Mallorca with double L, but it's pronounced Majorca. And something that me and my daughter found was amusing was when we arrived on the plane at the airport, there was these big signs saying how it's pronounced, saying it's pronounced your car, Majorca. So for some reason we just sort of said to each other, is it my car or your car? It's your car. Which tickled us, much to my wife's annoyance all week. But me and my daughter, we were doing that. So I made that into a little YouTube short just for daftness. So yeah, let me share, see if this works then. I click this. There we go. So that's my daughter there, my eldest. So we've got a pretty cool balcony. This was up on the 8th floor. There was like 3 buildings at this place. This place is called Club Mac in Alcudia, Mallorca. And oh, it's so warm compared to what we're used to here in the UK, which I love. It was great. I loved it. So let's see. No comments yet. Feel free to fire in any questions or comments at me, and I'll do my best to answer them. So I'll see if I can flick through these. So yeah, there's a complex of like 3 sort of buildings. You can see there's the middle one, the far one. They each have their own sort of restaurant there. It was like an all-inclusive deal. I haven't been on one of those since my honeymoon, I think, 20 years ago. So it was amazing. It was fantastic. Like little lake thing down here with pedal boats, loads of swimming pools. It also had access to a swimming park, which you can't see. It's behind this building, like with slides and all that kind of stuff. So it was great. So, and yeah, I found this very amusing. The "Do Not Disturb" sign on the door. the translation in Spanish is "No molesting." And my daughter started laughing at this, and I was like, "What are you laughing at?" Do not molest me, please. No molestings. So, yeah, I found that quite funny. There we go. I'm surprised nobody else has posted that before because it's just the Spanish translation is quite funny. So there's my youngest. The first night there, she was just loving life, running through all these water fountains, just getting completely soaked. And I think that's probably good advice for life, is to live your life like a 7-year-old running around in water fountains. She's having a great time. There she is. Let's see. Yeah. First day in the sun. I'm very ginger and very pale, so I have to put loads of suntan lotion and basically not get in the sun too much, otherwise I burn. But yeah, it's nice just to relax. Nice to have a swim about with the kids. Let me just check on everything here. So this appears to be working, seems to be in tune. Hopefully the sound levels are okay. Let me know if the sound levels are. Hey, Snafu. Let me see if I can actually comment back to you on this. It was microphone's a little bit in the way of the keys. Majorca. Alcudia. So it's just one of the Spanish islands just off the east of sort of Spain. They've got a few. They're called the Balearic Islands. They've got a few islands there. Sort of one of the larger ones is called Majorca. So where we flew in, it was about a 50-minute drive from the main airport up to Alcudia, which is on the northern part. Beautiful place. I didn't realize until flying in just how sort of hilly and sort of mountainous bits of it are as well. Yeah, it is. It's good. It's good. Snafu, whereabouts are you from? I was going to say, because if you're from the States or something, then you've got everything you need all in one place there. So the old country. Or the UK, like me, is that what you mean? How old are we talking? I mean, old as in all the way back to Mesopotamia, ancient Babylon. What would you call the old country? Hopefully there's not too much of a delay as well between us talking and the comments coming up. I know it's usually about a 30-second delay. Oh, you're in Florida right now? Ah, cool. Nice. That's where my mum lives, in Florida. Been there a few times over the years. I really like it. It's good. I love the weather. I quite like hot weather. As long as there's a swimming pool I can dive into. Cool. So it's nice to have you here. It's nice to have somebody in the chat. I'm usually just talking to myself on these things. So that's really nice. Florida right now, the old country is it? Sorry, I thought I saw a new comment pop up, but I'm just seeing things. Yeah. Okay, so let me see what else we got in the photos. There's Litland. She wanted a hair done. There was like this hairdresser on site that did all these sort of little plaits, almost looked like really mini dreads. But we thought, if we do that at the beginning of the week, it'll be so much easier than having to like bath and condition and do her hair every single day after swimming and stuff. So we thought that was worth the money. Hang on. Old country meaning where part of my family comes from. Oh, okay. So your family's from Florida, or am I getting mixed up? Yeah, apologies if I'm getting that completely wrong. Old country, that can mean many different things to many different people. My friends do. So there we go. That's a little flamingo floaty we bought for her. Being all inclusive, it meant that you just have to take your plastic cup up to the bars and just get a free drink. Fantastic. And I was quite surprised the beer was actually branded. It was San Miguel, which was nice. It's a Spanish beer. And it wasn't just some watered down cheap stuff. It was decent, the proper branded stuff. So that was kind of cool. We'll just see if there's a new comment. Nope. And on the Rumble, if anybody wants to talk to me on there, I'm quite happy to have a chat with you. Well, I don't think I can bring that up on screen because I'm too cheap for this stuff. And yeah, this was I've got to say a big thanks to my dad who financed this trip. He wanted to treat us, so he did the same for my brother as well. I think they're going in a week or two to their trip. So here we are on one of the little pedlos. There's like a little lake in the middle. My daughter wearing her Sunderland top because she's mad keen on football. There we are. Yeah, that's a little pedalo. Oh yeah, I totally got my daughter on that because she was in front with me with the pedals, and I was kind of making her do most of the work without her realizing. I was just kind of pretending to pedal, and she was giving it all the craft, doing all the work. Let's see, Spain, then to Mexico, then Texas, before Texas was a state or something. Also, you're going back quite a while then with your family, right? Okay. Um, yeah, wasn't there a bit of a conflict between? I don't know much about the American history, but wasn't there like a conflict about Texas and it becoming part of the states rather than Mexico? Was there some kind of battles and stuff? I don't. Apologies for me just not knowing much about it because yeah, I just don't know that much about the history of America. Um, but yeah, Spain then to Mexico, then Texas, Espanol. I don't really know much Spanish. I just know hola, uh, San Miguel, por favor. Um, yeah, that's all I kind of needed there, to be honest. This was kind of cool. They had activities on for the kids, so there's my daughter there doing this mermaid school thing. Now, the video, I won't be able to get audio working through because just the way the software is. For some reason, I can only do it if it's on a Chrome tab to get the audio in. So any other video just doesn't bring audio in. Strange. Don't know why. So that was kind of cool. That was one of the activities. Bit of crazy golf. Tiger Woods here. That's my wife in the background. My eldest daughter here. we lost the ball quite a lot over the edge of the crazy golf because none of us are Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, we ain't. Well, how's Tiger Woods doing these days? Is he still knocking about? Is he still playing golf? I don't know. I imagine it's probably new blood coming through now. Oh, I did hear a joke once about what's the difference between Santa and Tiger Woods? Santa only had 3 hoes. Ho ho ho. There was a time, wasn't there, where Tiger's wife went after him with a golf club, trying to swing at him, hitting the window of his car and stuff because he'd been cheating on her and stuff. Allegedly, right? If I got that wrong, apologies. Just something I'd heard. Hearsay. Hearsay, Your Honour. Don't sue me, Tiger. What else? Oh, what happened there? There was a weird noise there. Hopefully the microphone hasn't broken. So yeah, this was the view out of the balcony. Just sort of my dodgy camera work, but yeah, some of the little pools, like a little lazy river bit down here. Some more swimming pools. There was some around the corner, and then in the distance, I don't think you can see it's behind that building. There's like the water park as well. So that was that. Yeah, everything went pretty well. Apart from there was a delay to the flight on the way out there, nearly 3 hours. And they're quite clever what they do because if it's 3 hours or more, the UK sort of laws are that you can sort of get some kind of money compensation off the airline. So they made sure to. I think a lot of the times when they fly in the routes as well, they're not at like full. They're not giving the engines like 100% full power or anything. So they sometimes, if they know they can sort of ramp the power up a little bit and make the flight slightly shorter than it would have been to get it under the 3 hours, then they know they don't have to pay out. So they managed to do that. They managed to get it in just before the 3 hour delay. I think it was about 10 minutes or something. It's like 2 hour 50 from when we should have got there to when we got there. So they covered their bases there. They don't have to pay us anything. That was it did cause a little bit of an issue with the transfer to the resort, but like because a whole bunch of people that should have arrived earlier didn't. So then the taxi companies and all that kind of stuff had more people than they could deal with. So, but they shoved us on a bus, so it was all good. We just wanted to get there. We didn't really mind. And I did my I can't even say it, patriarchal duty as a father, protecting my family by taking all the Mozzie bites. There's one of them there. Because for some reason they just love me. I don't know, something about my blood that they love. There's another one there. I got some. I didn't get that many, to be honest. But it was the same when I was a kid, and we used to go to Cyprus sometimes with my mum and dad, and I was kind of the shield for the family because the mosquitoes come straight to me. I don't know if it's something to do with blood type or I don't know. It can't be that though, because my daughter's got the same blood type as me, and it didn't go for her at all. In fact, none of the well, it's good for really is thankfully none of the wife or kids got any mosquito bites at all. But they all went straight for me. Um, yeah, so I did my fatherly duty. Took one for the team there. Uh, anyway, I think that might be enough. I think that might be enough for this little stream. Just basically coming on just to share a little bit about the trip where we've been. It's a lovely place if anybody's in sort of Europe and people from the States. Obviously, I wouldn't really come across all the way over here for stuff like a trip like that because you've got everything you need in the States. You know, all the different climates and stuff. But anybody in Europe looking for like a good family destination, Alcudia in Majorca was lovely. Really nice place. Really had a good time. Nice relax. So feel ready to crack on with just work and stuff in the house and just yeah, feel well rested, ready to get on with the stuff that needs to be done. What I can hear in my ears sounds pretty good, so I'm hoping that sound quality from this mic is doing the job, and hopefully cuts out some of the background noise because this thing here wasn't the best. I had a few comments from some of the YouTubers that sometimes go on stream with that sort of saying that, yeah, that wasn't very good. And this was just a cheap thing off of Amazon for like 20 quid or something. So, yeah, nothing high end, but hopefully it'll make these live streams a little bit better. So I can just sort of detach it. I've made like a bracket. I can just sort of lift that up there and then place that in there. Whoop. Hopefully not break it. And that's it. So I should have a setup that I can use for streaming again. Yeah, and then hopefully when I join other people's live streams, the sound quality will be just that little bit better. That's the plan. Anything else to share? Nope. I mean, there's been loads going on. Obviously, there's been loads going on with in America with the politicians. Yeah, loads and loads of stuff I've missed. Even the UAP disclosure thing as well, and all the timing of that with other stuff going on. Very interesting stuff. I'm sure I'll have a chat with people about it on stream at some point. Cool. So anyway, Snafu, thank you very much for stopping by and leaving the comments when you did. And I think I am going to end the streams. So I have to remember to end them all. Gotta catch them all. Sayonara. Bye.